I've been a therapist for more than 30 years for couples, and I've learned many important insights into marriage. One of the things that I've really learned is that marriages don't end because of one dramatic incident. The way that's depicted on TV or movies, those things very rarely end a marriage. They end with millions of little things. They end, conversations become shorter, affection becomes less frequent. The couple stops asking each other about how their day was. They stop really listening. They postpone things when their partner wants to talk about it. One person starts feeling lonely while the other doesn't realize that there's anything wrong. And eventually they look at each other and wonder, how did we get here? And here's the good news. You don't need hours every night to protect your marriage. Sometimes 5 intentional minutes a day can make a remarkable difference. I can take someone who is struggling in their marriage and walk through what 5 minutes for them can do. And if they practice it consistently, believe me, their marriage will turn around. The problem is many couples, by the time they come to therapy, they're so exhausted from things not going well that they give up hope that things actually can turn around. If you're feeling like this now, let's turn your marriage around. Let's make it better for you. So here's what we're going to do. Minute 1, put down your phone and look at each other. For 1 minute, 1 whole minute, give your partner your undivided attention. No phone, no television, no multitasking. Just look at them and ask, how are you really doing today? Not how was work and not what do you need to get done. Ask them how their day is. Sometimes the most powerful thing that you can give your partner is experience of being seen. Minute 2, say one thing you appreciate. Every day, tell your partner something specific that you appreciate, not just you're great. Try, I noticed you make the coffee this morning. Thank you. When you do that, you're pointing out one specific thing for your partner to realize that they are really seen. And when you tell them, wow, this coffee you made today is great, follow it up with, I really appreciated how patient you were with me today. Or, I love how you make our home feel welcoming. You're telling your partner you are seen and you are appreciated. Appreciation reminds couples that they're not simply managing a household. They're building something together. They're still choosing each other. Minute 3, check the emotional temperature. Ask your partner, is there anything between us that you need to talk about? And then listen. Don't look down at your phone. Don't look at the TV. Don't do anything else. Look at them and listen. Don't immediately defend yourself when they say something. Don't explain it. And don't try to fix it. Sometimes your partner doesn't need a solution. They need to know that their feelings have a place in the relationship, that they can feel something without you right away getting upset, getting defensive, or pushing the blame back on them. Minute 4, get physical connection. Touch matters. Hold hands. Give your partner a real hug. Put your hand on their back. Kiss them without immediately moving on to the next task. Physical affection communicates something words cannot. We're okay. I'm here. We're connected. And when couples regularly experience safe, affectionate touch, connection happens. It becomes something they practice. It becomes something they want to continue to feel. And then minute 5, this is end with us. Before the day ends, ask, is there anything you need from me tomorrow? Then tell your partner one thing you're looking forward to doing together tomorrow. even something tiny. Let's have coffee tomorrow morning together. Let's take the dog for a walk in the morning together. Or, you could say, tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening, let's get together and just have like a happy hour, just the two of us. Anything like that is going to make your partner feel connected to you and better and loved by you. I want to sit with you after dinner. These are simple things, but when you say it out loud to your partner feels connected to you. And that's what so many marriages are missing. You're reminding yourselves that you're not simply living parallel lives. You're building a life together. 5 minutes isn't about the time. It's about priority. Most couples will say, I don't have 5 minutes, but here's the uncomfortable truth. We often don't lack time. We lack intentionality. We will say we find 5 minutes to check our phones, 5 minutes to scroll social media, 5 minutes to read the news, 5 minutes to respond to somebody else's message. Your marriage doesn't necessarily need more time. It needs you to be aware of it and prioritize it and have an intention about it. So a good marriage is built on tiny moments of you each making efforts to spend time together, to do something together, to look forward to something together. This makes partners feel valued. It makes them feel connected. They're on your team. They're in your team. You are one, creating a vision together. That's the stuff of marriage. That's what makes and separates great marriages from marriages that are struggling. So today, give your partner these 5 minutes and notice that if you continue this, you are doing one simple act that's going to reap rewards for the rest of your life together. You're going to be in that healthy marriage category. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.